Uh, I don't really know anything about these teams, but from what I've seen on the uplink, or from what I saw on the hardpoint, excuse me, it really looked like God Stormzy just slayed, and I think if Stormzy, if they can consistently put him in glass or something like that, where he can just do what he did in the hardpoint and just straight up slay with this bow, then I think they should have a really easy chance. But early, I mean, it looks like Inverted's going to get an easy one. Oh, he's going to pass it and get a two instead. It's a great pass to Sinless.
Great initial plays coming out of this Forensic Gaming squad. The ball will remain at the uplink spawn as Beasley carries is going to be pushing it towards the base, and Beasley gets a pass from his teammate and manages to get the two in. So it is now tied up 2-2. Early start to this game, very even across the board. But like you said, God Stormzy, he's currently 3-0 on that 3 streak. Let's see what he can do from up top with his bow here, as it looks like he's lagging a little bit.
This is I don't know whose host this is. I imagine it's BB's. No, it's probably Forensic Gaming's host again, isn't it? I don't know who's host.
I think that they switched host.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it was Forensic in game 1,
yeah,
and then Beasley was game 2. So it's probably, imagine it's probably Forensic.
Steam Pierre, I believe that he accidentally intercepted the ball there. Either that or it was a pass from his teammate, or I'm not really sure what happened. But he ends up with the ball in hand on a 2 streak, 5-2. There's players all around him, and he almost juked out the whole entire enemy team. But
Stormzy is using an IMR. He's on a 2 streak, 6-1 with an IMR. Okay.
He seems to be lagging a little bit. I'm not sure if that's the host or...
okay, 2 bursted. So he's not melting.
Experiencing...
Okay, so he's just really accurate. I don't...
He's currently 8-1 on a 4 streak. He is aimbotting people right now. Just as I say that, he does get taken down.
But they do get the points. I mean...
currently 4-6. We are missing some scores here, but this Beasley Carries team does have the lead, as God Stormzy is just really heating up.
You know... A lot of people say that the advantage of being on the side that Forensics Gaming is on has kind of disappeared because of the most recent spawn update. But I honestly still play it as if Blue's team spawn or the Sentinel team spawn is the most important. Like their side, I mean. So for the Atlas team or Beasley Carries to be doing this well on quote-unquote bad side is really impressive for them.
Honestly, I think that all around this map is pretty even compared to the sides, so really it's still anybody's game, no matter what side it's on, especially on how small this map is. You could score,
easy
5 points within just 30 seconds here. I mean, as I say that, Jay Slays puts in another uplink for his team, giving them the 8-6 lead with 2 minutes left in the first half of this Game 3 uplink.
Yeah, this game is going to end with 10 points in the first half, I think, before the time limit, but it's going to be like a 10-8 score, so it's really not going to be okay, they're going to play it with...
Jay Slays resets it.
Minute 45.
I think that he
and they got 3 down as well.
Just because they did get 3 down. He was a little bit rushed in the fact that he thought that he might have to throw it out in case his teammates might lose those gunfights, but he should have waited just a little bit more. They would be able to get a score there.
Yeah, his teammates.
He now picks up the ball once again. They have no control right now, though. He's most likely going to go down, as he does.
That was not a very good
Let's
team
just
play.
notice right now that God Stormzy is 17-5.
I called it again.
I'm waiting for him to spawn up so I can see what he's doing here. He's now at the HBR in hand. Call him Nadeshot, but he's putting up a lot better stats than Nadeshot does.
The AR, it doesn't matter what AR you give him. You could give him the gun that you're not even allowed to use. What's that gun called? The energy weapon?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, you could give him that, and he would still be doing good at this point. He's just not missing. I mean, if you're not missing, then you can use, anything. Especially with this guy. I mean, look at him. Just look at what he's doing.
It's kind of something that I've continued to notice throughout this whole entire series is that Forensic Gaming usually seems to just be outslaying their opponents, but they just this game they're just getting dominated.
Oh my god, I didn't even look at the
What I actually meant to go with that is the fact, Beasley Carries. They're completely outslaying Forensic Gaming right now, but they're only up 2 points. I think that it's really just how they play the fact that they might not be getting their kills where they need to be getting them in the most relevant spots. Either that, or they just aren't making the big plays that they need to.
Somebody just joined the Sentinel side. I don't... he left.
I'm not sure who that was, but
No.
he instantly left the game.
Okay, so they're not worried about that.
As God Stormzy is going to end the half 23-8. The score 8-9.
You know, to be fair to Forensics Gaming, that is a great score for the stats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is Beastly Carries is just completely
Right.
outslaying them. They're just not taking advantage. Of
I mean, we saw
pushing up
that.
the map and getting control.
We talked about a specific example. I mean, he threw the ball out like a second, and then 2 seconds later, they get 3 down. They get the ball back off respawn, and instantly they get 3 down and lose possession. I mean, like, you know, if he waits 2 extra seconds and gets the 3 down for his team, that's an easy 2 points. And
I'm not sure what I did here. There we go. Back on board with God Stormzy here, and it's honestly just actually kind of sad at this point because this Forensics team is down 1 point, yet they're all terribly negative. So
yeah, no, they're playing much better as an actual team. And Sinless does have 6 uplinks, which, you know, we haven't really even talked about, but I mean, I guess the thing as well, though, is with how many people that pass, how many uplink points you have necessarily isn't always as important, just because, I mean, you could be standing under the basket and someone throws it to you and you get it too, but you literally didn't carry the ball there the whole time.
True. 3 down for BC Carries here. That's 4. As this
is an
Forensic
easy 2.
team is going to be pushing up. They should be able to get a 2 here without any problems, and it is going to go in. So the game is now tied despite the slaying into the advantage of Beastly Carries. As Inverted is once again going to pick it up, and if he does get in the base, that's going to be huge.
Yep,
Is
that's
there
gonna be
anybody
in.
there to put that in? I think that there
12-10.
is. And another 2-pointer goes through for Forensic Gaming.
I can't help but laugh when I look at the stats and then look at the score. Like, when you have a guy that's 28 and 11 and he's used 3 different guns this game and he's like getting 10 streaks with all of them, you shouldn't be losing the game by 2 points.
Well, what I just did realize is I thought that just from looking at the stats of this Forensic team was that all of Beastly Carries would be, like positive by at least a couple of kills, but honestly it really is just Stormzy that is carrying the load in the kills column, and the reason that might not be
hit a 1
as why they're actually now losing is because he's getting a lot of kills,
but they're useless.
The Forensic Gaming team is getting the kills where they need them. They're getting the kills at the base when they're about to score, while God Stormzy's getting kills in a little bit of more irrelevant spots, you could say.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he just hit 30. He's on a 2-kill streak, but I mean, I don't even know where he is on the map at the moment. Like, it doesn't seem like he's necessarily making an impact, and he's actually just died.
Steam Pier on a 5 streak right now. Let's see if he can pick up this 6-man in the base, and they do manage to get a 1-pointer through. It is now a 2-point game with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left into second half of Game 3. We have Jay Slays running the ball. He tries to go for a throw, but he misses it. He's going to try. If he can get this kill, this might be huge.
Reformant.
But he doesn't.
Big play.
As Reformant picks up the ball and resets it. A good play out of him as the enemy team was surrounding him from all angles.
Oh, they might be able to get this pass. This might be a 2 if whoever's in their base can get a kill.
Nope.
Nope. It was inverted, but Pure got the kill. Oh, but there's another one in there. Nope. He's going to be taken out as well. Yeah.
Kills coming down from all angles, a little bit confusing. Jay Slays does decide to throw it out here as he only had one teammate as Beastly with him. But they're going to come on this flank route now, and if they can pick up these kills, it's going to be huge.
There's one right
a
above
smart
him.
play to wait on the other side of this wall, but he's going to be the last one up for his team. With 1:40 left, it's still anybody's game at this point, but Beastly Carries, they just need to capitalize on all the kills that they're getting. An interception. Oh, actually, a pass coming in, and a great play from Forensic Gaming to get another 2-pointer. It looks like they're really picking up their game here as they have drawn it to a 4-point lead as he gets drop-shotted. Reformant with the ball in hand as he goes down as well. It's all up to Fancho, and he's down also. Beastly Carries definitely need to capitalize on this possession right now as Beastly's going to be running to this left side.
Does he get that kill? He had to get that punch. He doesn't get
Reformant
it.
ends up with the ball. And he throws it up top. Actually, a great play from Reformant is going to give them time to slay around the ball. I'm not sure if he meant to do that or not. With 50 seconds left, it's about that time that BC Carries really needs to get in the score.
If Stormzy hits this 40 bomb and they don't win, I mean, I don't want to be rude, but I think that is just like the definition of just a kill whore.
Well, he regardless of kill whoring, 40 kills is quite the amount of kills.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's just a team thing. They just aren't playing uplink correctly.
Performance on a 6
going
kill
the right
streak.
ways.
Oh, he just died.
Fancho on this 2 streaky management with
Ooh.
third, and this game is actually still possible. Someone missed a 1-pointer there, and I think that's well, that was for forensics.
Yeah.
Sorry. If they do get this 2 in,
Okay.
I don't think that they're gonna have time though. Let's see who is on this reset. I'm not sure if there's anybody there.
There's nobody there.
And Bird is the only one there, but he's not gonna have enough time.
Wow, that game. I mean, it was close. Obviously, made 1 point, but it always felt, in my opinion, I always felt like Forensics was just that like little bit better than Beastly. Like anytime that any play happened, it either ended up in Forensics' favor or, there was always a counter from Forensics.